everybody. Today we're doing a Q&A with our special guest. Get out here. OCFIRE. Take a seat.
Yeah.
So, OCFIRE. How do you feel that you're a content creator and you have the content creator badge?
Feels pretty good. It feels pretty good to be recognized. That's what I love doing. I love making content, and I'm very appreciative that I have the privilege to become a content creator for this game that I play every day.
That is amazing. Now, how do you feel that you have a completely separate version of Grub just built for testers?
It's alright. I like being able to actually test stuff, and it's always fun to see what features are coming next and seeing the bugs, and it's pretty cool.
Oh,
I fell.
how do you feel when someone recognizes you?
Well, it's kind of cool because, like, seeing that people actually enjoy my content and they recognize me for that, it's a good feeling. I don't get recognized too often because I'm not one of the big free content creators. And the funny thing is, most of the time, people ask me more questions about what my badge is rather than they know what it actually is. So that's kind of funny.
How do you feel?
But I mean, it's always a good feeling.
Alright. But how do you?
Let me finish. Oh no, I'm done.
How do you feel that you've gotten a seat in the Grab Awards?
It was pretty good. I didn't do too much for it. I just kind of voted, and I got a seat somehow. So I was in the same row as you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you were. How do you feel? How did you feel when all the other content creators saw you in the content creator chat?
It was pretty cool. It wasn't like a crazy deal. They just kind of said hello, and I think that's what they do with most content creators. It's just kind of friendly hello, inviting them to the content creation community. It was definitely a weird day that day when I got that content creator badge. But it was a good day.
Speaking of the content creator badge, would you mind telling everyone how did you feel when you got it?
That day was a crazy day for me. I woke up at like 8 in the morning and I checked my notifications, and I got like 5 notifications from Discord, and I was like, what have I done? So I checked my notifications, and then I saw in the the news channel in the Discord, Slindev's Discord, congrats to OCFIRE for being our next content creator. So yeah, basically, like, straight away I went to my room and recorded a little thank you video. I didn't even know what it was, but it was just a great day. I was very excited.
How do you feel that you get to be on this series?
Well, I mean, I am your first guest. It's pretty cool being, like, known as a known Grab creator. It's kind of cool. At least if that's what you think. But yeah, that's pretty cool. First guest.
Well, how did you feel when you got friended by .index himself?
Well, the funny thing with .index is that he was basically the one, kind of not really. I saw one of his videos on, I think it was one of the skill onlys, and I saw the game and I downloaded it. And then me and Index, I hopped in his DMs and I was like, I didn't even know what it was really about, but it was something to do with like building or something. So we got to play for a little bit, and then we kind of just befriended each other. That was like early 2021, like kind of in the middle of 2021, when the game was only just pretty new, maybe even early 2022.
Oh, how did you feel when you got verified?
Now, the thing is, at the time when I got verified, there was no like 2 verified levels get you verified. I had to get 14 verified levels before I got verified.
Oh my
14.
goodness.
It was ridiculous. My levels were like just at the bare minimum, I'm pretty sure, of getting verified. I'm not a great builder, to be honest.
But then again,
but
it was old grab, so you had a better opportunity.
Yeah, it was old
chance.
grab. You didn't have to do much to get a verified level on the old days. Don't look at my first level that got verified. It's terrible. Please.
Might have to do that later. How did you feel when you first collabed with someone?
I think my first collab was with Socks, which is basically one of my great friends.
I've seen him before.
But if you were to count something that was actually somebody, you were one of my first collabs, even though that was only pretty recent. That was like 2 months ago. I'm trying to think. I definitely have done a collab with somebody else. I can't remember though. Oh, okay. Here's a good one. I collabed with Fit Artist and Gamer Ike. I did like an interview with them, kind of like this. Just asked them questions. That was pretty good. I would say that's a collab, kinda. It was my first like interview that I've done.
That sounds
So that was pretty cool.
How did you feel when you met all the other testers, verifiers, or moderators?
Well, it was kind of a weird experience. It was just like, it was pretty similar to the content creators. It was like, hello. It was a bit awkward though, because at the time, like, I was still a bit confused on how the whole tester thing works. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was nice talking to some of the other testers and learning about what the testers do and sort of stuff like that.
So, what is one of your first favorite levels?
Okay. Maybe like the first few levels of my Dawn series. I can't actually remember how old that was ago. If I actually have a look, see what levels I liked. A good one was ETY, the Phasing Sunset. I made that for a challenge. That was like, if you go on my profile, that's the 4th level on my profile. That's pretty old. I made that with bounce blocks, ice block, and I think breakable block. So that was a pretty cool level. I can't even remember. I made that for a challenge, and I think I got 2nd or 3rd place. So, yeah.
So, OCFIRE, who is your favorite content creator?
My favorite content creator that's not me?
Yes.
Okay. There are like a few. I do enjoy watching a lot of Yu's videos, even though they're very popular. Like, he's a very popular creator, so I always like to see what he's up to. He makes a lot of videos though. And I kind of learned how he makes videos, kind of. My editing style is a bit different though. It's not so fast-paced. I don't even know how fast-paced Yuhu's is, but it was kind of just like I learned from him. There was a few others, like, yeah.
Do you feel that Yuhu is overrated? I hear that a lot about Yuhu being overrated.
I feel like Yuhu is kind of like, he's done a lot of stuff for this community that has helped a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of other content creators that are really good that kind of get like underrated because of how popular Yuhu is. And I mean, it's not a terrible thing. Yuhu's still a great creator and all, but yeah.
Oh, have you ever collabed with any popular creators?
Not really. I feel like the most popular creator I would have collabed with is Fit Artist because he's really good at the game.
Well, do you feel that any other popular creators would be on this show?
I think you've got a good chance here. This is a nice little set that you've made in your little studio. I like it. And you're a very cool guy to collaborate with, so thank you for having me on your show.
Alright, everybody, let's give a round of applause to OCFIRE. Thank you for being on the show with us. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Yep.
Thank yous for watching. Again, big thanks to OCFIRE for joining us on the show. Goodbye.